What is up, YouTube? So today I'm glad to bring you something I got in the mail yesterday, and it is the Baja Designs Squadron Sport Headlight Assembly. And came in the mail yesterday. Took a minute to get it, but you know, it is what it is. And so I'm going to be putting this on the DRZ, replacing that stock headlight that I have. In the box, it came with this in the package, and also it comes with another package. Has a sticker, some instructions, a couple of brackets to push it off the forks further. I've already installed a set that came with it because I do believe this is about as far as I'm going to need. I don't think I'm going to need to push it out that far, but we'll see when I go for the installation. A connector for the light itself here, in case you need a different, in case you're wiring it straight up to the bike, but I'm not wiring it straight from the bike. I am actually wiring it in with a Skene controller. So what this does, this actually came in 2 days from Amazon. What this will allow me to do is have a high beam and low beam just off of this two-prong, this positive negative connection to the light. So let me take this out real quick and give you a real quick rundown of it. It's the Skene IQ 275 intelligent lighting controller. So this goes to the Baja Designs light, right? And this connection here goes to a ignition hot. So whenever you turn the ignition key on, this needs to get fed 12 volts. And then this comes from your existing headlight switch or terminal, so that it will feed in a high, a low, and a ground. Now, per the instructions, if you leave, so with this right here, you connect the ground and the high beam, and if you leave the yellow wire unattached, then it will give a specific amount of light for your low beam. Let me see what the instructions say here. Allow you up to 3. Okay, here it is. It's right in front of my face. All right, so yellow wire grounded gives you 10% brightness on dim. Not grounded gives you 20%. And if you put 12 volts on the yellow wire, it gives you a 50% intensity on your low beam instead of 100%. This headlight, it says that it produces 3,150 lumens of light on 100%. I'm not sure what the current draw is at that point, but I'm sure it's going to be less than what my stock headlight's drawing. But this also allows you to set the intensity from 10 to 100% for dim. So before I install this, I'm going to take the bike out and do a run around real quick, and then after I install it, take this out and do a run at right around the same time, same place, so I can show a clear distinction between the stock headlight and this headlight. So I'll probably throw that in on another video, because this is going to be the installation video, and then after the installation video I'll do a review on how well this light does. From what I've seen, I'm hoping that it's going to do really well. The one thing off the hand, it has some foam around the inside that I'm not too fond of, but you know, I really don't have another option. It's already kind of coming loose, but you know, it's easy enough to replace in case it goes bad. But yeah, I like it so far. I like how it's going to look. I've mocked it up, and I really like how it's going to look. So I'll get with you guys whenever I do the installation. All right, so we're going to try and tackle this Baja Designs headlight install. So first, we need to take this headlight out. I've already taken the shroud off. It's just screw here, and a screw down at the bottom. I've got some 10mm bolts on the side here. We're going to take those off. And looks like this headlight's gonna come out pretty easy. The one thing that I'm not really concerned about, but one thing that we're gonna have to work out is where we're going to connect the actual high beam, low beam connection to the new Baja Designs light. I would be extremely happy if we can actually use the plug that's existing on this headlight, which plugs into the back, but we'll see. So we take these 4 10mm bolts out, and this headlight should come right out. All right, there we go. I need to keep this relay in here somehow. Get my wiring right. Push this relay off. Yeah, just push it off. Okay. And let's see, is there a clip here? Not that I can see. So all right. So old headlight is out. That's the connection we have to make right here. So let's see what we can do. All right, so here it is mocked up or in place. All I need to do is wire it. Now what I ended up doing is, if you look right here, I used the existing headlight mounts with the headlight bolts and some of the hardware that comes with the light. I had to cut a notch to clear the shroud mounting point here into the headlight. So I cut a little notch right here on each side and drilled a hole in the plastic to fit the old headlight mounting brackets. So I think that's how I'm going to do it. Sits pretty clean. Now I just need to wire it in. But I think that is going to work. I think it's a lot cleaner than having those. Okay, so I was running into the plastic parts that come with it, bumping into this. So I think this is going to be a more static solution using these points here. But pulls it up in nice and close. I need to tighten these down, tighten these bolts down. I just have them in to hold it in place right now until I get it wired up. But I do believe that this is going to be the solution I'm looking for. So if you can see right there, I cut a notch to clear this bracket on both sides, and then put this bolt in, and then pushed it back into place and marked it and drilled this hole on both sides. And this is how it sits. All right, so let me get this finished up. All right, so we've got this wired up. So what I did, this is the feed wire to the controller here. And it comes with this little clamp on it. So I clamped it to my orange coming out of my ignition so that when I turn the key on, it initiates the light. Then we have the connection for the Baja light. This goes to the controller, this goes to the light. And then we have the headlight connection. So I've got this rigged up right now. I'm gonna clean it up. So this is the hot for the high beam. This is the ground, high beam ground, and this is the low beam. So as it is now, turn the key on, comes on low, flashes 3 times. All right, so now that's my low beam. There's my high beam. Now there is some sound, a little bit of sound coming from the light, but no big deal. High beam, low beam. So it works. I'm just buttoning it up, and that'll be it. So this is it. The Baja Designs Squadron Sport Headlight. Mounted up to a 2018 DRZ. Just a little bit higher than the stock headlight. Probably need to go in and clear out a little bit here so I can move this shroud forward, because it's aimed a little high right now, but I think that's all I gotta do, and that's not gonna be much of a problem. But this is on the 2018 DRZ. I'll post a video showing a comparison between the two, stock headlight and this headlight, so stay tuned for that. Until then, I guess I'll catch y'all later.